glance at the makeup of both rosters, what stands out is how many veterans there are on each team.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, B.A., that both of these coaches really value veteran experience. I mean, guys that can produce on the court, but also help mentor the younger players.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. And the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Now here's Gordon, just 4 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Doncic with the bucket.
The speed, savvy, and strength combination of Doncic, really difficult to defend.
Murray against Doncic. Murray passes to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Better safe than sorry, right?
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
You know, we hear the term point forward a lot. Clark, is it fair to call Nikola Jokic a point center?
I don't have any issues with it, B.A. I mean, he facilitates as a big guy with the ball in his hands like a guard at times. So point center works, but he's more than that. He's your 2-time MVP is what he is. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Lively passes to Doncic. Pass to Irving. That one is off. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. Gordon on the wing. Here's Jokic. From down in the low post, it goes. Jokic has got 6 points.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Jokic. He has 6. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Outside Irving. There's the triple. On target from range. He's got 7.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
And here's Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Irving. Finished off the break.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
Irving against Caldwell Pope. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Grant, the Nuggets are in uncharted territory this year. They are the defending champs.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, they'll have a target on their back all season. They retain most of their talent and core, and with Jokic leading the way, they remain favorites to repeat.
Murray, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Kleba's shot is off.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Doncic, a screen on Murray. And it's Irving off the drive. Kleba finds Doncic. Here's Lively. Outside Hardaway. And the Mavericks, another 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Jokic. Outside for Porter. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Kleba, screen on Caldwell Pope. They get the rebound. Outside Irving. Over Murray, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, Irving takes advantage of any mistakes defenders make, so you've got to recognize how crafty he is.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Here's Hardy, beyond the arc, drills it from deep. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Holiday. Off target from three-point range. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Jones. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Jones hits them both. Here's Strother. And there's the screen. Holiday from long range. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Dallas ending the quarter up 10. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court right now for the Nuggets, we've got Justin Holiday, Reggie Jackson out there with DeAndre Jordan, and it's Chanchar in at the power forward position. Here's Hardy. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Back to Jones. 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. And it's Jordan with the rebound. You know, we've seen DeAndre Jordan hold a roster spot on a number of teams over the years.
And you got to give him credit for being a hard worker on each one of those rosters. I mean, he doesn't seem to let the business side of the NBA affect how he goes out and does his work. He just goes out and plays hard all the time.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Strother. Here he goes, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Strother. They set the screen. Pass to Chanchar. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Hardy, defended by Jackson. Fires from deep, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there is a lot more talent in the world. It's not just USA, and I think that's the beauty. We are giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. DA?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. Here's Hardy. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Jones from outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Holiday. To the left side wing. Plenty of space. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall. Well, Clark, with teams playing at such a fast pace now, it's often a choice between transition defense and offensive rebounding.
I think that's somewhat true. I think that was always a choice, but even more so today. I think you're right, Brian, because teams now are playing typically at a faster pace. I always value the ability to get second shots. I think you can balance the floor defensively, but I think rebounding on the offensive end still has to be part of how you attack, especially if you've got guys that are good offensive rebounding.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the score by Dallas. To the wing on the left. Here's Exum. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Jackson on the wing. The three is up. Jackson on the wing. Fires the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
So assertive at the arc. Jackson will not hesitate to take the shot.
Williams, a screen on Jackson. To the paint. Williams' shot is good. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Jackson. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Strother. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Dallas has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Irving. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. Hits the trifecta. Hardaway's got 6.
Hey, we know Tim Hardaway Jr. is a guy who takes a lot of threes, especially when he finds wiggle room from the corners. He salivates for those.
Jackson for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And it's Jackson's responsibility to find his open teammates, and a terrific dime there.
Doncic passes to Lively. Irving for 3. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Pass to Irving. Stolen by Jackson. He's got a clear path. Here's Chanchar. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass. An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
With 1 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Dallas. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. Time for a quick break. Then back to the action. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Maxi Kleber out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Lively in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
And when you watch this Nuggets team, Clark, their chemistry on the court is obvious.
Yeah, B.A., the pieces just fit, and fit quite nicely. Give a lot of credit to the front office, doing a good job drafting, and then finding the right veterans to complement who they already had. Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Gordon finds Murray. And he lobs it up top. And Gordon with the big finish.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's the guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
There's the three. Drops in the three. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Doncic with it. Checked by Murray. Kleber outside. Three-pointer. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Kleber's got 5 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Gordon. Jokic, he's open. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Kleber outside. Irving against Murray. Out to Kleber. Driving inside. Outside Hardaway. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. Looking at a player like Tim Hardaway Jr., you don't have to encourage him to fire away, Clark.
Yeah, he's the guy who's always hunting his shot, looking to let it fly from deep, and for good reason. He's an excellent three-point shooter.
Now here's Jokic. Give him 8 points now. And here's Porter outside. And the three-pointer goes. Now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Doncic outside. Pass to Lively. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown, they grab their own miss. Kicks it to Doncic. Outside Irving. They shoot again. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He'll go on Michael Porter.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
Here's Irving. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Dallas no good that time either.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Caldwell Pope.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball. And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 1. Now Jokic. Give him 8. Outside for Porter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Porter's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And Gordon has got the ball here for Denver. 4-point game. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Jokic doing a really good job that time, concentrating and maintaining his balance despite being fouled.
Here's Hardy, defended by Jackson. House sets a screen. Shot to stop the run. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero.
Michael Porter, he's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Reggie Jackson, Justin Holiday out there with DeAndre Jordan, and it's Strother in at the 2 spot. Denver has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Hardy. And here's Jones. Outside, Williams. No good from outside. Fast break, here come the Nuggets. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Now a timeout called by Denver. And the Mavericks with some changes. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Caldwell Pope. And then Porter with the dunk.
Always good to see the young fella Porter Jr. outwork the opposition on the glass that time.
Here's Doncic.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Here's Irving. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
Here's Gordon. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Jokic, so dangerous when he's got the rock in his hands. He's a top-notch passer as well as a great scorer. He always delivers.
And Irving gets it to go.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Jokic. Outside for Porter. Lets it go from deep. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Hey, you got to get used to nights like this from Porter Jr. Now, this guy's got a lot in his package offensively. A supremely gifted scorer. Hey, right there.
Now here's Jokic. Out to Gordon. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. No good. A bit long that time. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Irving. Kicks it to Doncic. Caldwell Pope against Hardaway. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Irving up top, defended by Murray. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Sure, from three-point range.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Right side Porter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 5. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nuggets.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Michael Porter.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
The three. Rebounded by Kleba.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Caldwell Pope, a screen on Hardaway. Porter from outside. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Pass to Irving. Got a hand on it. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And he drives in. Now here's Jokic. 4-3. That shot off. Here's Doncic. Oh, and the jam by Doncic.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
Here's Caldwell Pope. No good. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Outside Irving. Outside Hardaway.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Conley gets the bucket.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now, here is Irving. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Guys, Kyrie Irving, stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
And Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing.
Edwards, that's good.
Such great concentration. Anthony Edwards maintaining his focus through the contact right there.
Outside Irving. Outside Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley finds Edwards. Driving in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 6 points.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Nobody near Irving. Another three for Dallas.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
They get it back. And finished off by Gobert.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
And there's the pass to Hardaway. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Conley. Towns. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Conley.
2 minutes remaining.
Doncic with the block.
Boy, Luka has decided he wants to become a more complete defensive player. How about choice on the pipes?
There's 1:47 left here in the first quarter. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Doncic. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
On the wing, Hardaway. This one for three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Hardaway has got 8 points.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him.
Boy, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got the handle, I've got the strength off the dribble, drive, pretty move. Come on.
Irving with it. Picked up by Edwards. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Wasted no time on that one.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here is Conley. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Gobert. Mavericks leading by 3. And on the way from Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
Conley against Irving. Out to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
And so it's Dallas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Pass to Exum. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now, here's Exum. He's covered by Brown. 4 on the clock. It's Williams with the drive. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Alexander Walker. Feeds to Anderson. The kick out to Brown. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
And that one's good. Hardy.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Round the pass to Reed. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Mavericks leading by 6. Now here's Hardy. To the paint, the shot, and Dallas again with the bucket.
He has proven to be a quality finisher off the pick and roll. Dwight Powell can adjust midair to get his shot.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
To the inside, here's Powell. A shot missing. Good D by Anderson. Timberwolves trail by 6. Stolen away. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Passes to Jones. And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass break, Dallas. Jones, the pass to Williams. Jones sets the pick for Williams. Back to Jones. Anderson against Powell. Pass to Hardy. Shot clock at 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Hardy's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Conley. Plays it up and banks it in. Conley's got 5 now.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Irving from long range. Another 3 for Dallas.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Kleba with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, LeBron James joined Michael Jordan as the only NBA players who are also billionaires. But with the growth in player salaries, that's probably going to change. In fact, for those players entering the league now, every rookie class may contain 1 or 2 future billionaires. Good work if you can get it, Kevin.
Yeah. No kidding, D.A. Thank you. The 3 for Doncic. Gobert pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
For 3, Edwards. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Off the left rim and out. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, you want to be able, as your scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
Here's Edwards, and he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Here's the screen. Irving attacking. Good. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it. I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 25 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look. at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Here's McLaughlin, still without a basket. The kick out to Towns. Edwards looking it over. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Here's Irving. Out to Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Doncic finds Hardaway, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Hardaway has got 12.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Baseline try. Edwards against Doncic. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards passes to Towns. Over Kleba. And it's Towns missing. Dallas leading by 11. Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship. What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a three, he wants to come right back at you.
The kick out to Irving. Back to Doncic. Towns against Irving. Into the lane. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 30 points for Kyrie Irving.
I could make the case Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler of all time. On the dribble drive, look out.
And the Timberwolves call time. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Timberwolves also changing it up. Shake Milton comes in for Edwards. And it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Really left alone that time. Hardy's got 9.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a three.
Here's Hardy. Minnesota with the rebound. Takes a three. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from McDaniels.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Harden kicks it out to Jones. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Williams. The pass to Hardy. Puts up a deep three. That one doesn't go. It's intercepted. And so it's Dallas in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A good... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
The shake, and it's blocked. Here's the break. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Right side, Conley. 5 on the clock. McDaniels. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Dallas with. Here's Irving. Out to Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Here's the teardrop, and it's laid in by Conley.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. 13-point lead, and it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Doncic. The kick out to Irving. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Down low. And Kleba slams it in.
When Kyrie Irving comes off that pick and roll, he has so much attention on him due to his speed that it results in a lot of easy shots for the guys around him.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards against Doncic. The open shot, Edwards hits the jumper in space. Edwards got 13 points in the second half.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Irving for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Stolen by McDaniels. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Irving for 3. They get it back. Out to Hardaway. Irving looking over the floor. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Outside, Towns. No good on that one. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Mavericks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Yep, it counts. Irving's got 38 points.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Pass to Edwards. From downtown, Kleba with the rebound. Here's Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
So we see the Mavericks take much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
here tonight, especially when you take a closer look at the center position.
Well, for the over 60 crowd, this is a fun one, BA. It's not often that we highlight the center position as being the key matchup, but the big men on these teams, they deserve attention. It's going to be great watching them tonight.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So it's Denver now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And Towns has got the ball here for the T-Wolves. Got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Back come the Nuggets on the run.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Conley against Murray. Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. With the drive. Jokic grabs the board. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible, whether it's who they are drafting. Trading for or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Porter from outside. Connects from downtown.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
Left side Conley. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Here's Murray. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Edwards. Porter's shot is off. Knocked away. Tries to keep it alive. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Gobert. Murray against Conley. And that one's good.
The wily veteran drawing contact from the defender. Hard to outsmart Mr. Conley.
Well, Brent, the past several years have been the brightest in Nuggets history.
And it makes perfect sense. I mean, BA, you go out and you find a player that elevates everybody else, a guy who becomes the two-time MVP. The talent on the roster has taken strides. They've done a great job in the draft process. It's great to see Denver becoming a legitimate powerhouse in the Western Conference.
Jokic shot is good.
Good quick decision from Jokic. Catch it, shoot it, bury it.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Conley. And the shot goes in. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Porter in the post, guarded by Edwards, and it's Porter, that time on the assist by Jokic.
Porter can be so dynamic when he's on the move and driving to the rim.
The shot by Conley, no good. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. Murray, no good. Towns down low. Gordon's on him. Up top, Edwards. There's the drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
Porter finds Jokic. Fires for 3. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From deep, Conley. Rebound by the Nuggets. On the break. Here's Murray. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
And some good anticipation there. Murray quickly out, leaking in transition and filling the lane.
And what's unique about Michael Porter Jr., it's almost impossible to block his jumper.
Yeah, at 6'10", Grant, he's got that high release point. How are you going to close out and do anything to disrupt this guy in his shooting window? It's nearly impossible. What an elite offensive shooter.
1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. And out of bounds, Denver will have it. Murray scanning the floor. Here's Caldwell Pope. Kept alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Like seeing Porter Jr. get after it on the offensive glass. His teammates appreciate the extra hustle.
Conley passes to Gobert. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Outside Edwards. Conley against Murray. Outside McDaniels. It's McDaniels on the wing. Launches it.
There's a quiet intensity that Jokic plays with, especially on defense. Made that shooter a little bit nervous.
Gordon outside. Into the lane. Pass to Jokic. Spanked it in off the glass.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Here's Conley. Goes up at the stripe. And that's not going to go. And that does it for the first quarter. The Nuggets on top, up 4. And the... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what you take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. Now here's Jackson, just 5 to shoot. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Good handles from Reggie. The kids would tell you Reggie's in his bag.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Aaron Gordon has been a hand-in-glove fit in the Nuggets front court alongside Nikola Jokic. Gordon said it's the perfect situation to, quote, showcase my well-roundedness as a ball player. The guy who can fill in, do a little bit of everything on the offensive end, and then make it a frustrating night for the other team's best player. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. Driving in. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards has got 8.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Jackson, the pass to Watson. And another basket for Denver.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And Minnesota calls time here. Some changes for Minnesota. Brown, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for McDaniels. McLaughlin pass to Towns. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
And it's Watson missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Reid. Now Brown. Towns outside. To to the left wing. Reed for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Jackson on the wing. Pass to Watson. Let's go with a three. He drops it from range. Watson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Towns. Count it. Towns has got his second basket.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Pass to Alexander Walker. 1:16 left to play in the first half. Here's Towns. From 17, Denver grabs the miss.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Well, if the biggest guy can get out in transition, you can't recognize that. DeAndre Jordan, a beautiful job out on the break.
And Minnesota calls time here. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for McLaughlin. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 4. Outside, Brown. Back to Conley. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Conley's got 9 points.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Jordan the screen. Here's Watson. Hits a three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And there's the lob. Gobert no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's Watson. And another three for Denver.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Pass to Reed. Here's Gobert. No good on the buzzer beater.
Great work from Reggie. The coaching staff really loves it when he hustles like that.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Denver in the lead. Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, BA. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. Then it's Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Watson in at the... And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
shooting 2.
That free throw misses.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And you think about beautiful basketball, Brent. Look no further than these Denver Nuggets.
No doubt about it, BA. It's like a symphony out there with this ball club. Just the ball movement, the player movement, the guy's willingness to sacrifice the first shot to get the better shot. And Jokic is the conductor.
And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Murray finds Jokic. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Here's Jokic. Pass to Watson. Wide open look. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Watson's got 16 points now.
As good a passer as anyone in the league. Jokic, a center, folks. That's just silly.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, just not enough. Jokic playing physical right back and finds the finish.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. It's Edwards on the wing and out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. 7-point differential. Now Jokic. 6 points for him. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, BA, I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
For 3, Gordon. Here's Murray. The shot comes out. Conley with some nice D. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Towns. Outside Conley. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Edwards. Tightly guarded. 6 to shoot. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Murray finds Porter. Back to Murray. This one for 3. Nails it from 3. Murray's got 5 now.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Edwards can't hit.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that is a merciless dunk coming from Aaron Gordon.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Denver has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. We hear that label unicorn thrown out there a bit these days. But Nikola Jokic, he is truly 1 of 1, Brent.
Yeah, incredible to watch the way that Jokic is able to control the game and pick his spots, BA, to impact it. Whether that's by rebounding the ball and playing physical, dishing the ball and making some assists happen, or shooting the ball from the three-point line. What a complete package he is.
It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Pass to Strother. Tries yet again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now. Porter from outside. And another 3 for Denver.
So hard to stop when the momentum of a guy at his size gets going and Porter hits the pull-up jumper.
Here's Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
A different look for Denver. Jordan's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Jamal Murray. Denver has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Porter gets the bucket.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Porter. Here's Strother. Outside for Porter. Gordon with a screen on Edwards. Porter from outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And you really want to step up and try to make Porter make a move right there. The free ball looked easy.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Timberwolves. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Outside for Porter. Comes up empty down low.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Edwards has got 26 points.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Again, Porter missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Timeout, timeout. This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Now a timeout called by Denver. For the Nuggets, Jokic is checked in for Jordan. Watson comes in for Gordon. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Holiday. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, BA.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Murray passes to Porter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Edwards. And he converts the layup. And he's got 28 now.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
He takes it in.
Yeah, momentum and commitment on the drive from Edwards. Going inside and running right into a foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
The triple goes for Jokic.
Now, with KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Jokic passes to Caldwell Pope. Lets a floater go. Jokic, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth.
He didn't have his feet planted.
1:56 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Edwards. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
Mike Conley's checked in for Alexander Walker.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Jokic with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Caldwell Pope. And another 3 for Denver.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Here's Watson, covered by Towns. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
A minute 9 left in the game. Here's Watson. Three-pointer off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in transition. He can be so explosive in these situations.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. There's 57 seconds left in the game. Pass to Murray. Here's Watson. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And stolen by Edwards. Towns outside. Back to Edwards. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And here are the Nuggets now. At one point, they led by 16. Knocks down the triple.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
McDaniels from long range. He drops it from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
So the Nuggets win it. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense. And when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. All free throws good from Doncic.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Irving against Caldwell Pope, and he banks in the layup.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
It's Porter outside. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Man, Clark, Contavious Caldwell-Pope is sure steady out there, isn't he?
He really is, Kevin. Rock solid. Not only in being available, but staying available. I mean, this guy has great durability, and KCP, you can count on him.
Kleber, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Caldwell-Pope with a wide-open look, drills the three-pointer. Caldwell-Pope's got 6.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell-Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Doncic looking it over. And they double up Doncic. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Murray, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. And he drops it in from the low post.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Hardaway against Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Irving kicks to Kleber. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving can't get it to go.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Kleber with the bucket.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Jokic passes to Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. In the corner, Irving with it. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
The Nuggets trail. And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they've had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
Jokic kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Three-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. 1:32 left to play in the first. Doncic with it. Outguarded by Murray.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Irving against Gordon. Outside Irving. Kleber sets the screen for Irving. Takes it inside. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's going to be on Jokic. For Dallas, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
No good from Irving. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. And finished off by Porter.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's Dallas lead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
We got DeAndre Jordan, and it's Jackson in a point guard. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Stolen by Holiday. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. No good on the triple. Dallas leading by 3. Now Exum misses from short range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
The defense just can't keep up with Jackson. His quickness is what ensures the success of that fast break.
The Nuggets leading by 3. And Holiday has it in the corner. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Jackson has the open look, sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 6-point Denver lead.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Hardy, and it's Hardy with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Exum passes to Jones. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Watson for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot. I'm just confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, DA? Thank you. Here's the pass to Exum. 5 to shoot. Hardy, no good. Denver in the lead. Out to the right wing. Outside Holiday. There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. Watson's shot is good.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Jones with the screen on Jackson. Here's Hardy. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hardy's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Strother. He dishes it to Watson. No good off the front iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Watson for 3. And again, Denver with the triple. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Hardy. Another 3 for Dallas.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Jackson kicks to Watson. Pass to Strother. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Watson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Watson's got 8 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
On the wing, Jordan. To the wing right side for 3, and that one's good. Strother. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Actually, Kleba is out there with Hardaway. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Caldwell Pope against Doncic. Rejected by Murray. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it, because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Knocks down the three ball. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
The fire that Irving plays with happens. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
And Denver has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Murray, here we go. And a wide open look for Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game. Hardaway against Porter. In the corner, it's Kleba. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic lumbering in. Shot clock at 5. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
No coverage that time. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half. The drive by Gordon.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Kleba sets the screen for Irving. Out to Hardaway for the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Hardaway has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And Lively pulls it down. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about it. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on courses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. Hardaway finds Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Now the pass to Jokic. Porter in the corner. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Porter's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Denver. Here's Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Porter with the screen for Jokic. Outside, Porter. Inside is Jokic territory.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in the... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Jackson. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. To the right side. Here's Hardy. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 11 points for Jaden Hardy.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Watson kicks to Holiday. Out left to the wing. Here's Strother inside. Jordan. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Well, I don't know how many of these he's run, DeAndre Jordan, in the pick and rolls, but boy, is he good at it.
Here's Hardy. Nailed from three-point land. Hardy's got 6 in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Watson for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Exum passes to Green. Powell kicks to Jones. Back to Powell. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Watson for 3. Sinks the triple. Watson's got 20 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And on the way from Irving for 3, it's hauled in by Watson.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Jokic with his screen on Kleber. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Watson's got 15 points in just the second half. Irving against Murray. In the corner, it's Kleber. Going inside, and the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Shoots the 3.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive from Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nuggets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Doncic kicks to Kleber. Hardaway from outside bangs home the trifecta.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. 43 seconds left in the game. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
and it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The corner three by Kyrie has a nice ring to it.
That's good from Irving.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
From downtown, it's hauled in by Michael Porter. And Jokic wide open. He shoots off target from outside. Outside Hardaway. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Grant, we should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Tim Hardaway is out there with Maxi Kleber, and it's Lively in at the 5. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns outside. Pass to Edwards. Over Irving. That one a little long.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Now here's Edwards. Towns finds Edwards. Driving to the basket, and Edwards slams it in.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Hardaway against Conley. Outside for Irving. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy. Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Conley passes to Edwards. Basket counts.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Irving. Out to Kleber. Three-pointer. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Edwards with it. Now Doncic defending. Edwards against Doncic. Towns outside. 5 to shoot. Yep, count it.
Boy, Cat takes the bump. Not an easy shot, but he finds a way.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Irving for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Irving's got 6 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Edwards with the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Irving, that's good.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Kicks it out Towns. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And that one falls for Towns. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Irving for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Towns gets the bucket.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Kleber, screen on McDaniels. Irving for 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Kleba, screen on McDaniels. Irving against McDaniels. Left side Irving. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Towns has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They trail by 7. Pass to Irving. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Edwards. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window, and exploits it.
From outside the arc. Kleba. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
But we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Derek Jones. He's out there with Dwight Powell. Josh Green out there with Hardy. And it's Exum in a shooting guard. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added a three-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Oh, you can see it. It is absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie.
NBA, that is just not fair. I mean, I had a feeling he was going to bust out the dunk. He loves the big finish.
And the fans love him. When he has space to operate, they just know he's going to do something special.
And given his ability, someone needed to rotate to try and contest that.
Here's McLaughlin following the score by Dallas. Into the lane. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Good work there as it goes.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And BA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Brown passes to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Reed to screen on Green. With the 10-footer. Powell pulls it in.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Exum gets the bucket.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Edwards, he's checked in for Brown. And Mike Conley is subbed in for McLaughlin. Sends it home from three-point land. Towns has got 9.
My goodness, we've seen stretch fives in this league, but for Karl Anthony Towns to make that long a shot, look out.
Sinks the tray.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Conley. Still no points. Pass to Edwards. The Mavericks pull it in.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Kleber with a screen. Here's Irving. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Well, Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection.
Doncic against Edwards. Here he goes. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Kleber, screen on McDaniels. Irving for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. From deep, Conley. And another 3 from Minnesota.
This guy has got such a smooth handle that the pull-up game is always in play.
Here's Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Irving. 40 seconds left in the second period. McDaniels with some nice D. For Minnesota, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
And there's a pick. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
From deep. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Pass to Lively. And he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Mavericks ahead, up 10. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. If you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Now here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped. Doncic against Conley from behind the arc. Doncic, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
To the right side, here's Kleber. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Kleber's got 5.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
On the wing, Irving. McDaniels covering. Irving, that's good.
Kyrie Irving has such a tight handle that regardless of what's in front of him, he will get past you and get to the cup.
The three ball. And Conley with the three. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Kleber outside. There's the drive. Doncic outside. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 7-point differential. Towns down low. Kleber on him. Towns finds Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 29.
An effective guard in the NBA has got to have the floater at his disposal. Go to work, Kyrie Irving. We see you, sir.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Jacks up a 3. Edwards can't hit. Dallas is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Exum passes to Jones. Driving inside. And a nice finish on the layup. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Free throw no good for Edwards. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Here's Alexander Walker. Kicks it out, Towns. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Here's Hardy. And he was fouled, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
It's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. The first free throw is good. Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in the...
Oh, okay then.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
The Mavericks leading. Jones sets a screen. The 3, Hardy counted from distance. Hardy's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Edwards. Shots blocked.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
No problems knocking that one down. Reed's got his first 2 points.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Exum. Jones with a screen on Edwards. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The flow of the game is... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Maxi Kleber out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Lively in at the center position. Here's McDaniels. Yep, that one goes.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Kleber with a screen. Irving, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Gobert. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Absolute power from Rudy Gobert. Terrific, out-muscling the defense.
Some changes for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. And Conley subbed in for Alexander Walker. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 33 points.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
It's Edwards with a drive. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. Towns for three. Hardaway grabs the board.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Irving for three. Doncic finds Irving. Here's the floater. And that one drops for him. And now it's a 9-point Dallas lead.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
The kick out to Edwards. Count that one. Edwards got 25 points in the game.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
McDaniels against Irving. No good there. McDaniels with some nice D. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the T-Wolves. They trail by 7. Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
Hardaway with a screen on McDaniels. Irving attacking. McDaniels with some nice D.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Doncic against Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Gobert. Ooh, it's stolen away. He's got a clear path. Irving for three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Now, that's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
And he nails the third. Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Edwards looking for an opening. Outside Conley. And the layup is good off the glass.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Releases. And that one's long. for Minnesota. They've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. Outside Edwards. The 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's just a 4-point Maverick lead.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. And Minnesota calls time here. They're losing by 4. There's a minute 17 left in the 4th quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Deflected. From the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Here's Dallas now. They've led by as many as 14. Kleba with a screen. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Doncic shot is good.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Conley passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both, and it's a 9-point game here.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Gobert with a screen on Irving. Puts up a deep 3. And so the Mavericks take the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie.
speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Edwards looking it over. Caldwell Pope outside. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Towns, that's in there. Conley with the assist.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long? Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Conley. A special move before the shot.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
From past the arc, and Jokic with the three. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Caldwell Pope for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Well, Caldwell Pope favors the corner shot at times, and he can drill it.
Murray against Conley. Chalk up 2 there.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Michael Conley making his last shot. On the wing, Porter. 5 on the clock. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Conley with a wide open look. Gets a very good look and converts. And it's 6 points for Mike Conley.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Caldwell Pope against Edwards. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop him.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Well, when Aaron Gordon keeps it simple, he is a force Brent out on the floor.
And he's learned that's when he's at his best. Earlier in his career, he could try and do everything on the floor and sometimes get himself into trouble. Now it's about not forcing anything and letting the game come to him.
Jokic with the bucket.
That just goes towards the all-around game of Jokic.
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Gobert with it. No scoring in this one. Conley dishes to Gobert. Porter with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. It's good from long range.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Caldwell Pope's got 9.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Edwards. That one rolling around and rims out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And here is McDaniel. Conley with the three.
Gordon, one of those guys defensively that shows off versatility. Almost guard.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets going into the break with a 10-point lead. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Nas Reed out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Brown, and it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Silky smooth there from the mid-range. Cat's mechanics on that jump shot are excellent.
Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Now Caldwell Pope after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Caldwell Pope passes to Jackson. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Jackson. There's the drive. Shakes him. And he sinks the layup. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just dicing through the lane there was Reggie Jackson.
Timberwolves trail by 16. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Towns has got 6. For Denver, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. They set the pick. Caldwell Pope for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We have seen officials cracking down in recent years on traveling violations. The sense from the league was with the freedom of movement rule changes, it was becoming almost impossible to defend if ball handlers get away with, let's call it, extra footwork. It's been an adjustment for the players, but they're talented enough to make that adjustment. Kevin?
Yeah, they are. You're right. A high skill level indeed. DA, thank you. Now here is Holiday. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Jokic, and Denver again with the bucket.
I like how quickly Jokic gets his jump shot up there. Outstanding job of finding some rhythm on that shot.
Here's McLaughlin. The kick out to Brown. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
And here's Jokic outside. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Brown missing.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Here's Alexander Walker, and Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Anderson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Here's McLaughlin. To the paint. Here's Alexander Walker, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jokic kicks to Holiday. Pass to Strother. .135 left to play here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Holiday, a screen on Anderson. Denver needs to get off his shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 14-5 run here. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Right side Jackson. And another miss by Denver.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And you hear it often, Brent, these Nuggets are a complete team.
Well, you have a historic superstar in Jokic and this incredibly deep and talented supporting cast. Got a great experienced coaching staff. This team has everything you need to win at the highest level, and they're proving they can do that. That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Porter outside. Rebound Minnesota. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Reed. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Denver leading by 3. Lobs it up for Jordan. Can't complete the alley-oop. They push it up 4 on 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
It's Porter outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Good positioning. Anderson outstanding at staying in front of his man and using his length and contesting.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So on the floor for Denver, the guard pair are Murray and Caldwell-Pope. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. Outside for Murray. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Such a heady offensive player. Once KCP gets a couple to fall, he stays aggressive.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
And Conley drops them both.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends. And Brent, what do you say when it comes to Jamal Murray? It's all about staying healthy from here on out.
Well, we've seen both sides of it, right, Greg? When he's healthy, they're good. When Jamal Murray is not in the lineup and not confident in what he could provide to the lineup, not so much. So when Jamal is healthy, Jamal's a superstar.
And here is Murray after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Caldwell-Pope outside. Lock at 6. Gordon dishes to Caldwell-Pope. Porter passes to Jokic. Takes it inside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 15 points for Jokic.
Yeah, speed is not the weapon of choice that Jokic goes to. It's his skill, and then he understands those angles.
The kick out to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. Reggie Jackson comes in from early. It's deflected and stolen by Gordon. Porter finds Jordan. There's the triple. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Towns. Gordon against Towns. Porter, no luck.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And Porter, here we go.
You better watch your ankles if you're on Porter Jr. Prime example there.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Edwards. Towns is doubled. Outside Conley. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Reggie Jackson.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
And Edwards drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 5. Jokic rumbling down the lane, and Jokic slams it in.
Jokic, is he? I think he's showing some emotion, Kevin.
Conley kicks to Edwards. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Strother. Connects from three-point range. Strother's got his first 3 points of the game.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, but no one's on you, great shot there.
Here's Towns. Out to Edwards. And there's the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Outside for Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Here is Edwards. 11 points in the game. Misses from close range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The 3. Another 3 for Denver.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Now here's Towns. For Minnesota, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. The first free throw is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Jordan's checked in for Nikola Jokic.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Strother. Second chance shot. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Just 5 to shoot. Lobs it up for Jordan.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
For 3, Edwards. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11. Here's Strother. He's got 6. Jacks up a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Strother's got 9 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Wow. Towns saying, hey, I can go there too.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Watson. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. The lead is 2. They get the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Good on the three-point shot.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
For 3, Murray. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert has got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the steal. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. Here's Watson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Now, sometimes there's passes, and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Outside, Towns. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets trail by 3. Into the lane. Here's Strother. Banked in off the glass. Strother's got 11 in the second half.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Conley the pass to Edwards. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Timberwolves. Jordan dishes to Murray. Over to the wing. Here's Strother. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Conley inside the line. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Three-pointer. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Michael Porter comes in for Justin Holiday, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Jamal Murray. And he gets the bucket. 16 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
They set the pick. Pass to Strother. To tie it up. Up again. It's good on the putback.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
Here's Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, it's one thing in a game to do a great job of drawing fouls, but going to the free throw line and delivering, that's another.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Here's Strother. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic lets it fly from outside.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
1:31 left in the fourth. Conley, rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Strother. Back to Jokic. To the inside. The kick out to Porter. Jokic passes to Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And now a 3-point Nugget lead.
Oh, man, look at Aaron Gordon proving he can step up and be the man.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. Towns looking around. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Denver.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Murray's checked in for Denver. And here's the break. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Now Jokic. Porter a screen on Gobert. Here's Jokic. It's in!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're trailing by 2. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Fifteen seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley against Murray. Right side Towns. Misses the three. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.